You might not be surprised that Citigroup has been having celebrations for shoddy mortgages, but you may be surprised when they did it. Al Lewis of Dow Jones Newswires joins us now from Colorado. I suspect it's Denver. Well, it normally is, not on the beach like last time. He's going to tell us about this. You found something quite interesting. Wasn't 2007, was it?
No, it was actually January of last year, Simon. Can you imagine this? Citigroup, according to these court documents, had a ceremony for its star players. And these were people who could hide the most variances in the loan portfolio from the Federal Housing Administration. I mean, if you read this case, Simon, and there's a couple things that are unusual about it. One, Citigroup admitted the allegations, and two, they weren't released from any sort of criminal allegations being levied against them in the future. But this thing reads like an organized crime where basically there was a group of thugs that were beating up on the loan quality, the quality control department that was supposed to look over and monitor loan quality for these FHA loans that Citi was making.
And Al, you say that Citi admitted no wrongdoing and it doesn't preclude any criminal charges. What was their official comment about the Star Players Award?
Well, they won't comment on it. I mean, basically, they put out one official comment that said, "We're just glad to have this matter resolved. We look forward to working with the FHA in the future, and we take this seriously, this quality control process." And, let me just clarify. They actually did admit the findings that were levied against them in this lawsuit. They did admit wrongdoing. That's what makes this case so unusual. And like I said, who knows if there'll be criminal proceedings that follow. I doubt it, because this is a nice fat settlement for prosecutors to hang their hat on. But yeah, this is one of the nastier lawsuits I've seen settled between a big bank and the government for mortgage fraud. And what's astonishing is they did this after we bailed them out for $45 billion. They did this after it was obvious that we were going to be stuck with the damage from this for years to come.
Wow. Wow, I mean, it's hard to follow that. Bail them out, and they continue doing it. Now, if you were one of these star players who are, in this sort of hide the gremlin game, which they were playing at Citi, what did you get at the award ceremony? Did you get a Porsche or something? I mean, what did you get? Your tin cup?
I don't know, Simon. I mean, there weren't that many details in the lawsuit. Citi's not talking. It's just that there's this allegation in there that these people were celebrated. And I will also mention that they were also compensated according to their success in basically keeping the quality control people from reporting fraudulent loans or declining loan quality to the FHA. And you know what, Simon, we're on a hook. The FHA insures these loans, right? These loans have a higher quality because they have the FHA insurance behind them. But basically, they were allowed to put the FHA stamp on subprime crap, really. It's amazing that they were able to do this. They made millions of dollars doing this, according to this lawsuit. And, it's just the most heinous thing that you could say about, you hear this stuff all of the time.
Heinous,
here it is.
Heinous is a great word.
I'm wondering where Al is. You had all this fancy lab equipment behind you.
You haven't got a robot there.
Yeah, is Citigroup getting ready to perform experiments on you?
I'm in Greenwood Village, Colorado, at the world headquarters of BTE Technologies, which makes physical therapy equipment and does some physical therapy consultants. And I'm hanging out with the CEO, Tom Rogan, and he's showing me the business. So
is that him behind you? Because there's a square head and some arms there. Is that the CEO?
Very high tech.
That's a piece of their equipment. I'm not really sure what it does, but
it was looking at you in a very friendly way.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Al Lewis, Dow Jones Newswires. You want to check that story out in the Sunday Wall Street Journal. That goes in lots of papers all over the U.S., 7.5 million of them to be exact. So you want to check that out everywhere. Great read, as always.